Hey guys, my name is Adriel Rivera and I'm going to be showing you how to make your beats sound professional in FL Studio so that you can go from this
Let me take you back to a time before I really even knew that I could bust around
to this.
Let me take you back to a time before I really even knew that I could bust around.
And all this can be done in 3 simple steps. First one, learn mixing and mastering. Second one, get the experience and practice you need so that you can become good at mixing and mastering. And third one, get the right audio equipment for you. So let's get started. First step is learning mixing and mastering. Now, for a lot of people that are just starting, you might already be mixing and you don't even know it. So what exactly is mixing? Well, mixing is the process of taking multiple tracks in a song and blending them together so that they can sound as good as possible. Some ways to go about mixing is adding specific effects to certain sounds to make them stand out or sound different. Change the volume between different sounds so that some stand out more than others, and changing the stereo image of specific sounds so that they sound more apparent in one ear, in the other ear, or more spacious in a song. In order to assign certain sounds to the mixer, what you're going to have to do is go to the channel rack, and in the channel rack, go to whatever generator or audio file that you want to be routed into the mixer, go to the left of that, and select which number that this will be routed to, so that when you go back into the mixer, you'll see that the number corresponding to the generator is going to be where it's put onto the mixer. And from there, you can put effects such as reverb or EQ or compression, any sort of effects that you want to add onto the sound, and it'll all be ran through the mixer. And this can be done with generators or audio files. The next thing you're going to want to learn is mastering. And what mastering is the process of balancing the sound elements in a song so that it can sound the same, not exactly the same, but similar on multiple devices. So let's say you have speakers like these back here, or you have a phone speaker, you can still tell it's the same song and it'll still sound balanced no matter which device you're on. Mastering is done when the entire song is completed and everything is mixed. Mastering can include adding effects to a song such as EQ so that you can pick out certain frequencies that you want to be heard more often in a song, compression so that the entire song sounds dynamically balanced, and stereo imaging so that you can have a wider space in the entire song. All of these effects in FL Studio should be applied onto the master channel, which can be found on the complete left side of the mixer. Step number 2 in making your song sound professional in FL Studio is getting the experience and practice that you need so that you know what you're doing. Now this includes going online, looking at YouTube videos about how to mix well, how to master well, going on blogs, different kinds of places that you can find this knowledge so that you can get better at what you do. If you have a lot of knowledge, that isn't going to get you anywhere unless you practice it enough, and this is exactly what I've been doing so that I can improve myself and my craft. Think of gathering knowledge like building a house. You might have all the tools and materials you need to build that house, but if you have no idea what you're doing, then that's not going to be built at all. So make sure that you learn your craft and make sure that you practice as much as you can so that you can build the experience you need to make your songs sound more professional. Lastly, what you're going to need is good audio equipment, and the reason why I put this last is because it is not exactly the most important. You can spend $1,000 on a good microphone or $100 on a decent microphone and still get the same sound if you don't know what you're doing. Now, many people when they first start off, they think they need the most expensive equipment to get the best sound that they possibly can. However, this is not the case. If you're buying expensive equipment but don't know how to mix and master so that your vocals sound good, that equipment might as well be worth nothing to you. You need that knowledge and experience in mixing and mastering to actually put that equipment to good use. Think of it something like this. If somebody bought the most expensive drawing utensils to make the best art that they possibly can, but they've never drawn anything before, their art isn't going to improve whatsoever. Yes, they might have really high quality drawing utensils, but if you don't know what you're doing, it's not going to get you anywhere. That's why the best artists can make the best art even with a regular pencil. So if you're spending a bunch of money on really good audio equipment, it's not going to get you anywhere if you don't know what you're doing. So make sure that you learn everything you need to before you invest your money into a lot of expensive equipment. Me personally, I use the Shure SM58, which is a $100 dynamic microphone. and it's nothing super special, but since I know what I'm doing with my audio and my mixing, I can make this have the best sound that I think that I can get from it. Another thing is acoustic treatment, which will help you absorb a lot of the sound when you are recording audio, and this is something a little bit extra that people tend to get. I have a little bit of acoustic treatment over here. This is usually where I record my stuff, and it helps improve the sound a lot. However, it's not a necessity. You can go without it if you're just starting off as a beginner. So don't fall for the trap of expensive equipment. If you don't know what you're doing, it's not going to get you anywhere, like I mentioned multiple times. So this is my most recent song called Keep Me Steady, and as you can see on the mixer channel, everything is at different volumes, showing that everything is mixed the way that I want it to be mixed, and each of these individual channels have different effects that I think will add to the song. And as you can see on the master channel, I have all these different effects so that I can make it sound as best as I can. And through all of this, I was able to make this song, Keep Me Steady, which I'll give you a little clip right now.
I don't wanna grow up, grow up, grow up. Just waiting on that come up, blow up. I don't wanna grow up, grow up, grow up. Just take me to the top already and keep me steady. Would you ever blink? Would you ever know? Would you ever think? Would you ever go? I don't really know. I ain't really focused on perception, only on progression. On these chords and on my super flow, but these views always got me second guessing. And when this song called rappers, they be out here stupid flexing. I just been jotting down my feelings, only I've been
Just to recap, in order to get professional sounding songs in FL Studio, you're going to need to learn how to mix and master, to get the experience and practice that you need to learn mixing and mastering, and the right audio equipment for you. So if this helped you out, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to tell me other things that you guys might want to see, and tell me in the comments what's going to be the first thing that you're going to be doing off of these 3 things that you just learned. So thank you for watching. If you want to hear the full song Keep Me Steady, there's a link in the description to where you can stream it on Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, everywhere that you listen to your music. And remember guys, don't be afraid to show your genius.